Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how I built a charge handle for my AK-47 long rifle, which is the black one. I built that back in 2020, cost me about $250. And this wood stock, I bought it back in 2012, cost me about $300. I really like both of them. They are fun to shoot. And as you see, this one has a triangle folding stock. It's very short compared to the wood stock. Now, as you see here, this is the bolt for the GSG AK-47 rifle. I bought it when it came. This part has been broken off, and I got just nothing there, just like this. So I built the handle, which is from here all the way up, and I used Weld to weld it. I'm gonna show you how I did it, okay? Yes, I'm gonna compare this one to the original one. Okay. You see right there, it's a little bit different, but it's okay. It's very useful. Okay. And like that. I'm going to take the screws out. And this one. Okay. This is the plastic part. It's breakable. And this part is metal. That's all you got. When you break this part here, that's all you got, okay? So when I bought it, it's broke. So it's just like that. And then I built a handle, which is from here up. And then you see here, I got two pieces of shiny metals in there, which is only one piece of metal strip. Just got bent and curved back in there. Okay, I'm going to use my flashlight, show it to you. Okay, that part right there. Okay, that's the metal strip. I cut it and put it in there, and then it came out this way, or this side, and I curved it back to the other end, right there, the short one. This one right here, I bent this part, which is, you can see right here, it stays in there. And the other short end, it gets stuck in there. Right there. So I'm gonna measure like how much do I need, and it's about almost half of the metal strip right here. You see this part right there? You're gonna insert this piece of metal inside, so make sure it fits. So I'm gonna cut about half of it, a little bit more than half. I'm gonna use my marker here to mark like where I need to cut, about that, all the way to, I would say, I just guess it's gonna be about 8 centimeters. That's all I need from here to there. I'm gonna mark about here, okay, 8 centimeters. I just put a marker there so I know exactly where I want it. I'm gonna use my strip cutter and I'm gonna cut this piece of metal from here. Almost there, and I think I'm over there now. I'm gonna cut this part right here. Oh. So now I just need this part. I'm gonna make sure I get this one flat. Okay, this part right here is a little bit bigger than the end, so I'm gonna trim just a little bit away. Let's see. Okay, as you see, almost there. Okay, I can just fit it in there. It's a little bit tight. This side, this end is a little bit loosening. It's a little bit easier. I'm gonna cut a piece of sandpaper, sand away that sharp edge, or to sand it to my size that I want. What the heck? Now after sanding my strip, I think this is the size that I wanted. I can just make it a little bit flat, or I can keep it like this. Now make sure you measure like let's see how much you want to be bent in there. Okay, how about half an inch? No, that's too much. Okay, about that much, almost 1 centimeter. I'm gonna do maybe a little bit less. I'm gonna mark like how much I need to bend this part to fit in there. I will say maybe about that. Okay. And you can use anything. I'm gonna use my plier here. Just I'm gonna bend. I'm gonna hang on to this part right here. That's how much I need. I'm gonna bend this thing like this. Okay. And this part right here, as you see, I'm bent, is this part right there. right there. It's gonna sit in there in that spot. And then the other end is gonna be out. It's gonna be inside like this. And then I'm gonna bend this part over here, maybe about that much, right? You can do that. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Okay. Now, almost there. And this part here is the short end. So I'm gonna bend this part right here. If it's a little bit too long, you can always trim. So I'm gonna bend this part right here. Not a whole lot. Okay, I got it like this. This is my handle, charge handle. So if you want it a little bit curved, which is curved like this, the longer part here goes in there like this. It's gonna sit in there pretty much like this. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. So then, if you want a little bit curved, you can use your plier, make it a little bit thinner, which is what I did. Easy to insert in there. Now you have to do about this flat, small size like this. I don't know if I can get this part right here a little bit more. Okay, perfect. You can do it like this. Then you can just serve this part in here, right there. It's gonna go in there. It's go in there, and you're gonna push. I'm not going to do it here because I already got one piece in there. I'm going to push the whole piece of metal out this way. And then you're going to get something like this. Okay, you're going to get something like this out there. And when this part is out there hanging like this, you can open this gap here a little more because you're gonna put JB Weld in there to stay. JB Weld's gonna go all the way through to the other side. So I'm gonna do like this to make it wider. Again, use this same piece of metal. Okay, now it looks good. And it's gonna be like this. And you're going to put JB Weld all the way in and out, just like this one. I use the yellow and the black. It's called a quick weld. They dry fast. And you can fix the way you want it to be it. If this thing's too curved or bent, you can always fix. Make it a little bit straight. Like that. And when you got it, you put it on, and when it's dry, or you can, when you put it in there, you put a piece of metal in there, you have to push this part back in there and make sure those two ends opened so this part can go in. And then when that part goes in, you can see the screw holes in there, and you can just put the screws back in place. Okay. And if too tight, you can use your plier to hold the plastic part against the metal part, so you can see your screw holes where you can screw your screws in there. I think you know what I mean. Like when I first got it done, I could put one of the screws in there, so I have to use my plier to hold part of it. You can just squeeze this part toward the metal part, or toward yourself, or maybe over here somewhere. Okay, that's what I did. So I guess that's all I have for you, and you will like it. It's not so bad. Thank you for watching.